This car. First of all, let's be clear. Yeah, you see her? She stand on business, don't play no games. If it's heat in the streets, she know the name. She don't just talk it, she break it down from the start to the finish, the whole rundown. Stuff you missed, yeah, she called all that. How you like? I ain't know all that. From the blogs to the tea they spill, she connect them dots, give you the real. Not just headlines, she give you depth. Make it all make sense with every step. And listen, she gon' say what y'all won't say, even if it hit a whole different way. If her opinion don't match the crowd, she stand on it, say it proud. No apologies, no walking it back, cause keeping it real ain't wrong, that's fact. She give it to you straight like that, no chaser. Every time she speak, it's all flavor. You might agree, you might not, but either way she hitting the spot. I'm filter voice with a mind that's sharp. Every take comes straight from the heart. So if you tired of the same old view, she bring that angle you never knew. Let's talk about it with anger. She said what she said, no chaser.
Hey chat, how y'all feeling today? Y'all like my little intro? Y'all like my intro? How y'all doing on this good old Friday? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Hey, Shava. Hey, Mr. T. Miss T. Hey, Foodie. Hey, Angel. How y'all doing? Hi, everyone in the chat. How y'all doing on this Friday? I'm going to try to play the intro one more time. Y'all heard me say try, right?
This car. First of all, let's be clear. Yeah, you see her? She stand on business, don't play no games. If it's heat in the streets, she know the name. She don't just talk it, she break it down from the start to the finish, the whole rundown. Stuff you missed, yeah, she called all that. How you like? I ain't know all that. From the blogs to the tea they spill, she connect them dots, give you the real. Not just headlines, she give you depth. Make it all make sense with every step. And listen, she gon' say what y'all won't say, even if it hit a whole different way. If her opinion don't match the crowd, she stand on it, say it proud. No apologies, no walking it back, cause keeping it real ain't wrong, that's fact. She give it to you straight like that, no chaser. Every time she speak, it's all flavor. You might agree, you might not, but either way she hitting the spot. I'm filter voice with a mind that's sharp. Every take comes straight from the heart. So if you tired of the same old view, she bring that angle you never knew. Let's talk about it with anger. She said what she said, no chaser.
Yeah, y'all got to give the credit to my girl Petty for doing the song for me, and my boy Banger, because if y'all only know how long it took for me to even get the intro with the stuff I've been going through, and it took 2 seconds and my boy Banger did it. So I thank him very much, and I thank Petty for my intro, my video, But y'all, it's Friday. It is Friday. I'm not going to be up here too long, but I wanted to come up here and speak about Jaydin, child. As she called it, Fuckery Friday. So I want to talk about the little BS, she got going on. But real quick, before I talk about Jaydin, let me say, I'm proud of Krishan. I'm so proud of her. I'm happy she got her place. Like she said, she got space now for her and her baby boy. She went live today. She was opening up the gifts that the supporters been sending her, and all the supporters that been holding her down. Yo, y'all gotta give yourselves a round of applause. Pat yourself on the back. Because y'all really be showing out, showing up and showing out for Krishan. Y'all really do. For her and her baby, y'all really show up and show out. Like she said before, she don't even have to buy the baby clothes because y'all be really taking care of him. Y'all really the internet aunties. Aunties and maybe uncles. Shoot, we don't know if there's some men out there sending gifts to her too. You know what I'm saying? We just know that she got an internet family that really loves her and the baby. And y'all really be showing up and showing out. And he be looking cute because one thing you gonna see whatever you bought him, you gonna see the outfit on him, and whatever you send her, you gonna see the stuff on her because Krishan definitely wear the stuff that y'all send her to. She definitely do that. So, once upon a time you had the haters trying to say, oh, she was ungrateful. Oh, she was just throwing the package over there. An ungrateful person ain't gonna wear what's being sent to them. You know what I'm saying? A grateful person is. And she definitely be wearing what been sent to her. And little Krishan definitely be rocking his little clothes. So y'all pat yourselves on the back for that because y'all really be coming through for her. Y'all really do. So I'm so happy that she got her new place. I'm so happy that, did y'all hear her say, for the haters in the back, that she got her scheduling for his therapy? The stuff that people keep saying that he ain't going through, da, 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 but she got her schedule set. Okay, now. Okay. Y'all haters in the back. Listen good. Listen good. And she's speaking it into existence. Her baby gonna be walking soon. He gonna be walking soon. The hell what y'all think? But he gonna be walking soon. Okay? He got all the space in the world now for his scheduled appointments, for his therapy sessions. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud. I didn't watch her live too long because when I came into it, she was already live. So I just caught a little snippet. And then when she started talking about, I don't know, the godly stuff or something like that. I don't know, the live went off and I was actually on Banger's live and then everybody was talking about it. I was a little quiet because I don't really talk about the religious stuff because everybody view religion different. And I feel like those type of conversations, it could go left or it could go right, just like politics. Everybody view politics different. It could go left or it could go right. So I kind of was just, I was just up there, but I let everybody, I listen. I ain't gonna say I let, because I ain't let nobody do nothing. That was not my panel. I was participating in the panel, but I was just, listening to everybody's different point of views. Like I said, it was a good live. It was a good thing. I just don't like to get those certain topics I don't touch on at all. Cause I think, everybody views stuff different. So those type of topics I kind of stray away from. You know what I'm saying? I just listen. But I want to say again, I'm very proud of Krishan that doors are opening up for her. Things is looking great for her. She's doing all the stuff that she needs to do for her and her baby. And maybe at some point these haters will get tired of hating and just leave her alone and let her go on and be. Y'all understand? Like at some point it's gonna die down. It's gonna die down. Because I mean, what you gonna do? At some point, when everything is going right for her, and you just keep talking, you just really look like the hater. You begin to look stupid now. So anyway, with that being said, congrats, Krishan. Keep striving. Keep pushing for you and baby Krishan. Y'all got this. God got both of y'all. And that's it. You keep moving forward. And F the haters. However, I still say, as I said yesterday, you need to go Tasha K, Sean, Davy Way. Tasha K him. Okay? Because you definitely will win that case. But let's talk about Jaydin. So Jaydin, honey. So Jaydin was live. And Jaydin was popping it today, y'all. She was definitely popping it. Welcome everybody that's in the chat. Kasha, am I saying it? Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Bridget, Jacqueline, Senexe. Did I say that right? I'm sorry if I said it wrong. TT. Yeah, so welcome everyone. I hope everybody had a good Friday today. So yeah, today was like for Jaydin, she called it F it Fridays, right? I can't say everything because the time. But she was popping it today. She definitely, hey Thelma, she definitely was popping it. So, and I couldn't understand why she was popping it so hard. Because why you always mad at the woman? That's what I be confused about. Why you always mad at the women? And she never seemed to be mad at Blueface. And that's who you should really be mad at. It's him, not nobody else. That energy should not be at nobody else. It should only be at him, because that's the dude that is still sleeping with you and everybody else. I understand that you think you're special. I understand that, because we all want to be special in that one person life that we with, right? Well, we all want to think that we special in that one person's life. However, hey Shauna, however, when they make you look stupid all the time, when do you realize that you're not special? Like, he out here, he been making you look stupid. He ain't just start making Nevaeh look stupid. I mean, well, he just started making Nevaeh look stupid, but he been making you look stupid for many years, girl. And you look even more stupid when you get on here popping it. When you popping it. Now, one thing that she said today stuck out to me was, oh, you stupid. Because when he going out there and getting his, knob slobbed, and then he coming back and, sticking his thing in, and he coming and kissing you right after. What? What? How many times did we see him do that to her? How many times have we seen him, and recently, how many times have we seen him leave from one female and go straight to her house? Spend the night with her. You gonna pretend you not sleeping with him now? When you clearly said that you single, so you was gonna keep sleeping with him? Because you ain't with nobody, so you didn't care who he was with? Did you forget you said these things? So you ain't talking about, oh, out here looking like Boo Boo the Fool. You are Boo Boo the Fool. You and Nevaeh both look like Boo Boo the Fool together. Y'all might as well be Boo Boo the Fool sisters. Then you told the chap, I guess they was telling you you should take him to child support. And what you said, oh no, I ain't thinking about child support. Not yet, because anyway, the money ain't gonna come right away. And you threw shots at him, being in debt. But then you like, oh, it ain't like if you don't need something, he not there. If he didn't give it to you, then you would go to child support. First off, we all watch Blueface. You already complained about him giving money to Nevaeh that he wasn't giving you. So clearly we know he ain't really giving you no money. He online for clicks and views with his kids. Cause we all remember when he was with Krishan and he got mad at you, he'll remove those kids off of his IG. He would take them off of social media, especially Journey. Cause we ain't forget that he don't think Journey is his neither. You and him just cool right now, so he ain't say it. But we ain't forget. We ain't forget that he was second guessing her. And he was removing her off his page. We ain't forget. So yeah, so when you sit here talking about people looking crazy, first off, we know he ain't really giving you money like that. Oh, he gave you half the money for the birthday party. Okay, whip-de-doo. Whip-de-doo. He buys Javon $1,000 worth of Roblox. Whip-de-doo. Until you and him fall out. And he out here spending thousands of dollars on Roblox when he out here making other humans. But you got nerve to even want another female to even think. You and Nevaeh got nerve to even think females should get rid of their kids. Because one, you got two walking around. Did you get rid of yours? Did you get rid of yours? No. No. Nevaeh, he clearly didn't want yours. He's said that out loud. He said that out loud. So when y'all telling other females that they need to get rid of their babies, Nevaeh, you was pregnant by him once upon a time. You said too, and you got rid of it. That's why you wasn't getting rid of this one. Well, baby mama number 4 allegedly also was pregnant by him at one time too, and got rid of it. So why she needs to get rid of this one? Why do other women feel a need to tell another woman that they need to get rid of a kid? That's the part that I don't like. I don't care who you having a kid by. The same way a man laid down and had a baby and knew he didn't want that baby and didn't strap up, a female know what type of dude they laying down with when they laid down with him. So you know that it's a possibility that you can get pregnant when you don't use a condom, right? So at that point, it's like if you got pregnant, it's up to you to keep it, right? Because you know at the end of the day, you always gonna be the mother. You always gonna be the mother. But the father don't get the right to tell no woman that they should get rid of a kid at all. That's the woman's decision. You don't know if that woman had 3 abortions, 2 abortions. Maybe her first abortion had complications. That the second time she get on that table, she might not wake up. You don't know. As a female, we all know laying on the table, this shit, you sign paperwork. You signing paperwork. Things could happen. And your family, they don't want your family to sue if these things happen. And Blue gonna tell her she should have took a pill. Like, it be the audacity for me. Like, how somebody say they should have took a pill. Wait, I'm not sure, y'all. Maybe I gotta backtrack. I don't remember. Was it Blue who said she should have took a pill? Or was it the young man on the live yesterday? I forgot. My mind crossed. But no man should tell a woman that they should have took a pill. No, you should have used a condom. And that's just how I look at it. And I'm going to keep looking at it like that. And I'm going to keep saying, because one thing I hate is when a man say a woman trapped them. I hate hearing that. Because a woman cannot get themselves pregnant. The man gets you pregnant. If the man don't come in here, you won't get pregnant. But once he ski up all up in that club, it's a possibility that she's gonna get pregnant. So now when she's pregnant, you trapped yourself. She didn't trap you, you trapped yourself. So I hate when women even say that line too. Oh, she did that just to, you know what? When it comes to A-list celebrities and celebrities, not because Blueface is A-list, but just celebrities that have money. There's a lot of women out here. I said this before. The new drug is clout. It's not crack. It's clout, right? So these men, like you got a lot of basketball players out here sleeping with these women one night, two night, raw dogging all these women, getting them pregnant. Then when what's the young fella, Anthony, I forget his last name, the young basketball player, he like 22, 20, maybe 23. I know he was real young, who paid the child support all up in one front until a baby, I think 18, gave her the whole shot. Cause he openly told her he ain't gonna never be a part of that kid life, right? Here's my thing. You knew when you slept with her, it was a chance that she could get pregnant once you shot up the club, right? Once you skeeted up in her, you knew that is a possibility that the sperm could hit the egg, right? Now, you also know that there are women out here that is looking to get these men with money and want to get pregnant. So as the man, whose responsibility is it not to get the girl pregnant? Is it the woman or is it yes, Anthony Edwards, Keisha, thank you. At this point, whose responsibility is it to make sure this girl don't get pregnant? It would be the man, right? He got to put the condom on. Somebody said yesterday in the live that there's women condoms. Yes, there is. They are. But again, the men know they don't want these babies. The men know when they shoot that up, when they skeet up in there, that the woman could get is a possibility that woman could get pregnant. Let me tell you something. As a man, not saying I'm a man, as a man, a grown man who don't want no kid, and you know that you, Shava, just stay on stage. Let me finish saying what I'm saying, okay? Welcome to the stage. As a man that knows that he don't want no kids, it would be your responsibility to put that condom on because you don't know these girls. You met this girl and you had sex with her 1, 2, 3 times. The girl could be like, oh, I'm on a shot. I take birth control. You know how many girls lie and say that? So because she says she on birth control, you choose not to use a condom. You didn't even care who she slept with yesterday. You didn't care who she slept with the day before. Like y'all just don't use protection just because a girl say she's on birth control. Y'all don't even care about the diseases, let alone getting her pregnant. But if I was a guy, I'm still wrapping up. It's not like these females are long term. It's a difference if you was with the girl for 5 years and you turn around and you don't use a condom. That's different. You know you've been with this girl. This is the steady girl you've been with. Not no female that you just met. Who you sleeping with a female yesterday and she's sleeping with a dude yesterday. Now y'all both transferring the juices to each other. Now you questioning if it's your kid or not. You wouldn't be questioning it. If it, if you didn't shoot the club up, if you had on protection. Now the difference with allegedly baby mama number 4, she said she don't need Blueface. She don't need him. She taking care of her first kid by herself. She got a 9 to 5, she said. And she could take care of this. Hi, Irene. Hi, Tanya. Hey, everyone. Kels. Hey, everyone. Blanks. Hey, everyone. Welcome. Coming in the chat. She said that she could, she said that, I'm sorry. She said that she could take care of her kid by herself. And he thought it was cute by telling her, oh, he in debt. That debt shit don't matter. Y'all think the child support, like, come on. How many people has went to child support?
Hey, Ange.
Hey, just go on mute. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. How many people has went to child support? The judge don't care if you in debt. How the judge really don't care if you're homeless. In New York, you ain't got a job, the judge gonna tell you got to pay $25. Now, $25 ain't nothing, right? It's nothing. But guess what? You're still on child support. They still gonna put you on child support. The judge don't care if you in debt. So by saying, oh, I'm in debt, who cares? Who cares? You still working? You still working. You go do shows. He can have all that stuff in his in Nevaeh's name, all he want. When he do those shows, that stuff, those shows is in his name. That's part of his job. He's being booked as Jonathan Porter, aka Blueface, when he do those shows. Those flyers go out for those little piece of tours that he doing. That's work. That's work. So yeah, she definitely could take him to court. She definitely could take him to court. And then people feel like, oh, she just took him to court because she wanted to. No, he made a baby. He should take care of it. You have fun when you was making it. Go take care of it now. Go take care of it now. Then he made, what was the comment he made about something about like basically like the baby? I forgot what was the comment. But like she bringing a baby into this world, like basically like I forget how he said it. But like he ain't gonna be the baby ain't gonna be nothing because he ain't got no money. Child, that baby might turn around. You ain't gotta be in his life. That baby might turn around and be a football player. There's a whole bunch of, and I said this earlier, there's a whole bunch of celebrities out here that they moms raised them by themselves. No father. And look at them now. Look at them now. Right? So he think he's saying something or that look cute. And Nevaeh think it's cute that he openly, I guess, dissing a girl, if you want to call it that. Like she looks better. You don't look better because he just got finished saying he ain't want your baby. And Jaydin over there, all on live today, mad at the girls. Mad at the females. Why are you mad at them, Jaydin? When are you ever going to get mad at Blueface? Blueface is the one who never made you number one. Never made you number one. He gave you Krishan's ring, allegedly. That's why the ring never fit you when he proposed to you. That was all to get Krishan mad. That was to get her mad. And yeah, Carlissa want to be like, oh, him and they not together because Jaydin gave him back the ring. Yeah, I bet she did because he went back to Krishan. Let's not forget that. He was with Krishan when he got locked up. They were right back together shortly after y'all destroyed the house. That incident right there brought him and Krishan back together. She didn't just give back the ring. Like, come on, let's stop it. You was never number one. You was just the first side chick. That's the only thing you was number one about. So when you out here calling these other girls stupid, girl, you just as stupid. You just as stupid. Y'all welcome to the chat. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I'm almost at my 1,000 mark of subscribers. So please, guys, can y'all continue? Thank you for supporting me. Continue hitting the subscribe button. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please hit the like button. I am almost at my 1,000. Support is free. Y'all know I say that all the time. Support is free. But if you want to give your girl a little tip, y'all could go on and hit the little tip jar. You know, my Chime and my Venmo is up there. I don't have Cash App. I am not monetized at the moment. So if you want to buy me some lunch, buy me some dinner, my Chime and my Venmo is up there. I appreciate anything that you drop in the box. You understand? But yeah. So, thank y'all for all y'all support. Whether you drop a little something or you don't, being in here, hitting the like button, that's support. And I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's like, come on. So when you sitting here and you trying to put another woman down, calling them stupid when you look in the same way as them, you're not better than them. Then you talking to Nevaeh, and I don't even care for Nevaeh. But it's when you talk the stupidity to me. Oh, when my mother came over here, my mother, she was able to cook dinner and her leftovers is still in the refrigerator, and you doing your half little dance in the kitchen like, oh, your mother's supposed to be able to do this. Okay, I get it. I understand that, you mad that her mom's took the picture in your kid's room or whatever and wanted a reaction out of you. I get it. I understand. But let's stop acting like you always had it like that. I keep saying, Jaydin, get on your knees and thank Krishan. Thank Krishan. That's why you got the crib that you live in. Because you was a welfare recipient. You was living in your shack apartment, living with your mama or wherever you was living. Wasn't living with Blue. Blue kicked you and the kids out. Remember? Kicked you and your kid out. You only where you at today because Krishan walked away from Blue. The moment she went and told Zeus, cut that check and give her check in her name, and she got her own crib, is the reason why he put that song, made that song for you. In a way, another man could make up a nibble like a Barbie, whatever, come up with those words so fast like he did, honey. Make me question. Make me question. Y'all know what I'm questioning. And the song had a little bop to it. It did. But you only got that song because he needed to come at Krishan. Stop acting like the song wasn't a diss to Krishan. And the song popped. It did. I give him that. And that's the only reason why you where you at now. You got the little money. Because had he never made that song, which he's never done anything for you before, you would have still been a welfare recipient. So you need to always thank Krishan instead of trying to play her. Because you where you at because of her. So when you sitting here trying to come at Nevaeh like you always had it like that and telling them to get their life right and calling her homeless, honey, you was there at one time. You ain't have your own kitchen to cook in either. You be acting like the internet forget everything. The only people that forget is the haters who just came in and trying to get a buck off of this. So they don't really know what's going on and go all the way back to what happened. But the people who really been there, we been there. We remember. We don't forget. You might have been with Blueface since you was 14, 15 years. You was there the longest. You was there as a child. And I do agree that Nevaeh see this as a come up. I do agree. Because ain't no way you love a man that you ain't been with. Yeah, okay, she said she was sleeping with him for 5 years, but she was never with him. He wasn't sleeping with her all the time. She was that, I guess, when he was mad at Krishan, when she flew into town, he got up with her type business, just like the allegedly baby mama number 4. Those were females he got with when he got with. So I don't see how she loved him. He just came home from jail and she in love. No, she ain't in love. It's a come up. And if you ever think that Nevaeh don't think she looks stupid on the internet, she do. She do. That's why she always got to come to the internet to try to debunk whatever just happened on the internet, to try to make us think that she is so happy because he's giving her this money and her hair is getting done and her nails is getting done. Money don't buy you happiness, honey. It don't buy happiness. So while you getting your nails done and your hair done, you still getting kicked out the house when he bringing the next chick over. Clearly, you ain't happy. You sitting in your car every time you go live. So at this point, I'm thinking you living in your car. Whenever he put you out, you in that car going live. The only reason why he ain't really kick you all the way to the curb, and you possibly might, because he don't want you living with him neither. We know that. He said it. It's only because maybe what everybody's saying is true, that he got his Twitch and his kick in your name. That's allegedly, because I don't know that for a fact. But that's probably why he giving you the money he giving you, because he's paying you the portion of whatever you making. He's making. He's giving you some of it because he using your name. Which I think is stupid if that's true. Because I would have put that in my mama name. It would have went my mama or my papa. His father living with him. And I would have put it in my papa name.
You know he don't trust his father. He trusts his father as long as he can see him, and that's it. But when he walk away, that's it. He dang sure don't trust his mother.
I know. But I'm gonna put you back on mute. I'm gonna let you talk when I finish because it throws me off my game. Yeah, so that's sad. But at this point, I would rather give it to one to put it in one of their name before I put it in a stranger name. You don't know her like that. You was just only sleeping with her. You don't know her. Hell, I would have put it in Jaydin's name. But then again, Jaydin wanted to make her own money, so you couldn't have. Because now Jaydin is on Twitch, making her money. So now you stuck with her. You got her pregnant. And allegedly she using, you got to use her name to get paid. He shouldn't have put nothing in her name. He should have put it in his business. Do an LLC. Put it in your business. You know, like when, look at Puffy. Puffy had everything. What wasn't in his mother's name? They got stuff in his LLC. You know, a lot of rich people put their stuff in LLC. So when you sue them, you're not suing them. You suing the LLC. So if he was smart, that's where he would have had. That's what his Twitch and all that would have been in, not in no female's name. Put all that stuff in your LLC. If he had everything in the LLC, even when he got sued, it would have been the LLC being sued, not him. But it just be Jaydin for me though, acting like, you know, she the best. She got it like that. She the one on her A game, and she the smart one. Girl, you out here looking like the clown, like everybody else. You was definitely part of the circus. The only smart one that left the circus was Krishan. And I know it was hard for her. Trust me, I know it was hard. It ain't easy for anybody to walk away from someone that they deeply love. And we know she loved him. But she got up and she got out of there. She got out of there the first day. The first day he put his hands on her, she was up and out. And doors is opening up for her right now. So while everybody mad, she winning. She over there winning. And her and baby Krishan is going to be okay. The haters going to keep hating. And the people in the circus going to keep hating. And Blue going to keep sleeping with females and coming back, giving it to y'all circus clowns over there. Sticking his penis up in there, giving whatever he passing out, y'all going to get. Everybody going to get a baby. Everybody going to get allegedly a STD. You know, Oprah, you get a car, you get a car. Well, you get a baby, you get a baby, you get an STD, you get an STD. Everybody gonna get it. So when you talk about him coming back from one girl and going to the next and kissing them after he was dissing, honey, after he be with Nevaeh, after he be with these little girls, he right back at your house. That's what killed me about her today when she was saying all of that. Talk about, oh, it's fuckery Friday. You part of the fuckery, girl. Now, if you stuck to your guns when he came home and you just kept it strictly like we are co-parenting and that's it, I would have been like, okay, you smartened up. You and Krishan both are smart. But unfortunately, I can't say that for you. I can't say that for you because you laying up in bed with him. You talking about you ain't messing with nobody, so you gonna keep giving it to him and you don't care who he's sleeping with. So why are we backtracking? Like, y'all be forgetting what y'all say on the internet. I know Krishan left when he put his hands on her, and that's what it took. And she was out the door. He put his hands on her when he came home from jail. Krishan showed the marks on her arm and her back. That was done when he came home from jail and she was at his house. So yes, she did leave. When she left, she went straight from his house. Krishan left. Remember, she left. She got on a plane. She went to Baltimore. Then she came back because she had that's when she said she was coming back for work. And then that's when she was doing a parade and she was doing all of those stuff, and then the fight happened. And she was out there, remember, because she was back and forth with 33. So yes, she did leave when he came home. She was over there for like a day or two, And as soon as he put his hands on her, she was up and out of there.
Sorry to disturb Ange, but that was before. That was before him going to jail where she left when she was pregnant.
No, I'm not talking about when she was pregnant. When he came home and she was over there at his house. Remember, Krishan was there about a day, 2 days, maybe 3. Y'all forgot she was on live with him on Twitch. With DDG. She was there for like 3 days. Krishan got out of there, took a flight, went back to Baltimore. And that's when Krishan revealed that he stomped her out, showed her arm, showed her back, and said she wasn't going back. And then she wound up going back to California because she said she was going out there for work. And she was supposed to go back, and she didn't. She stayed in California. She was messing with the boy 33. Then that's when she did the parade and all of that stuff, the surfing. That's when she wound up staying out there. Then she went into the boxing, and then this is how she got back over to Baltimore. Because one boxing into her going to the next boxing. But she left. She got straight on a plane from his house.
Yeah, I remember that portion. But the first time he put his hands on her is when she was pregnant. Remember, everybody.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the first time he put his hands on her. I'm talking about what made her up and leave now. What made her officially be gone. He been putting his hands on her before she got pregnant. He ain't wait till she got pregnant. Y'all forgot the video of what made it go viral, how everybody really knew who Krishan was, who didn't know? Was that video of her at night when he was beating her like a man on those LA streets. That was when we first saw him put hands on her. Now that he could have put hands on her way before that. But the world seen it first on those LA streets that night. So even her being pregnant is not the first time he put hands on her. But I'm not talking about the first time he put hands on her because she was still with him. I'm talking about this time when he came home. This last time he put his hands on her is when she took flight. Literally took flight, got on a plane and left. And never went back to him. So he hit her either day 1, day 2, day 3 of him coming home. He stomped her out. She didn't say which day it was when she showed us the marks. But she said he stomped her out, and that's why she left. Pay attention. Carlissa was just saying, oh, I wish I could show the video. Because I got the footage. I could show what really happened because he put her ass out when she left. So therefore, that shows that was probably the day that he stomped her out. The last day that she left. But that video footage ain't coming out. Why? Why she ain't put it out? Because that shows him stomping her. And that'll get his ass locked right back on up. See, because if I was Krishan, the same day he came home is the same day he would have went back in. You coming out and putting your hands on me, he would have been locked up that same day. So she did show us all that stuff. So y'all got to remember, if you got to go back in the archives and go look. Her first time leaving LA when Blue came home was after Blue put his hands on her. She left. She went back to LA. Remember, to Baltimore or Maryland, wherever the godmother lived. Remember, she was staying with the godmother. Remember, she showed the god brother where he was supposed to be her cameraman. She went and bought a new camera for him to be the cameraman. Then Krishan got a booking and came back to LA. and she was supposed to come right back. Remember all the support. Remember she changed her PO box to from LA to Baltimore and told everybody that's where she's gonna be staying. And she went to the post office and showed the picture of all the stuff that she picked up. And she was supposed to do a live opening showing everybody what she opened up. And she never did the opening because she wound up going back to LA. And when she went to LA, she was doing a whole bunch of bookings out there. She was doing shows. She was doing different stuff. And wound up never going back to Baltimore. She wound up staying out there for about, like, I don't know, I think maybe about 2 months. And then, she was messing with 33, so she was with 33. But she was messing with 33 when she got with Blueface when he came home. But she stayed longer because she was with him. She was doing her shows. Then all of that took place of the fight and all of that. And then after the fight, she hooked up with Ryan Garcia. That's what put the idea in her head to box. And then she got with Pacquiao's boxer, whatever. And then that led her back home to Baltimore. So those were the steps. And I think a lot of people forgot that when she left his house, she got straight on the flight. She got straight on that flight and was out of here. Krishan ain't messed with him since that day. She took flight, literally got on a plane and left. And from what she said, she didn't sleep with him those days that she was at the house, those couple of days. She said she didn't sleep with him. Remember, y'all? She said that she even made it to the point that he took the baby in the shower with him. And he was trying to get her to get in the shower with him because she wasn't sleeping with him. So he was trying to get her to go take a shower with him and the baby just to get her naked. And she refused to. Y'all remember her telling that story?
I remember her saying that. I believe that's when, remember when Carlissa was saying that, because everybody was saying she hasn't been to see Blue after that incident. She went back because he said he wanted to see Krishan Jesus. And in that time, during that interview, she explained that he kept trying to get her to go to sleep with him. And he went and took a shower and she came in to sit there with him because she doesn't trust him. So he kept trying to convince her to get in the shower. You just gonna you looking real sus to me, like she's planning on doing something to him or whatever. So she then said, I just figured, hey, listen, if you're gonna be like that, then I'll just get up and go. You don't remember the interview she had with the Spanish guy?
I remember her interviews.
All right, so that was what she was discussing. She was trying to prove to or let people know, yeah, I went to see him. I did. I went to see him because I wanted him to see his son. But I wasn't on that tip where I wanted to have sex with him.
And that's what I'm saying.
Right,
Where
but that was like
where
after, yeah,
she was with him, everybody's thinking that, oh, because she was at the house, she slept with him. She clearly said she didn't. Now, yeah, we seen her take him to get a pedicure, and she said she put money in his pocket, and we seen her put his socks on and rubbing his shoulders and gave him a kiss on the neck or whatever she did. It still doesn't mean that she slept with him.
right.
However,
Saji,
it still doesn't take away from the fact that within those couple of days of him coming home, he put hands on her and she jumped on that plane and was out of there. She went straight to Baltimore. Krishan has not been back with Blueface since. Lejeune, welcome to the stage.
Hello, Andrew. Hello. Shay D. Shay, she would what is she with D?
Yeah, honey, that's me. How
She
you
did.
doing?
I'm fine. How y'all doing? Happy Friday, everyone. Hello, my chat. I want to say this, and let me tell you, Dad, what he got going on is a hot mess. It is a disaster. But he got on his stream and said, "Oh, my life been doing great without her." And Calissa, you know it's a disaster. And you trying to make jokes out the new baby mamas and stuff like that. And everybody, girl, your son don't ruin himself for click, likes, views, subs. He don't ruin his whole life. His whole life. I mean, it's a complete disaster. And what the audacity of him saying, "Oh, his life is great without her." Please, it's sickening. It's sad. It's
Hold on,
sickening.
wait, Lejeune, hold your thought. Thelma, she while she was in Baltimore boxing, training for her boxing match, she was speaking with him and her was speaking with each other. Remember, she did show the text messages between both of them. Now remember, she did say that Blue wanted her to come back to LA so he could see, I don't know, see her or the baby. Who knows? Her thought was for him, she want him to be a father. But she said she went and talked to coach. And the coach asked her, did you speak to Pastor Mike? What did Pastor Mike say? Pastor Mike told her, don't do it, right? Coach told her, don't do it. If he want to see his baby, why he can't come to you? Why you got to go out there when you training for a fight? If he want to see his kid, he come out here. So he got mad because she told him, I'm not coming. So he canceled the flight. But he never came to Baltimore. So it was never about the kid, right? It was never about the kid. Because if
No,
you
it
wanted
never
to see
has
your
been
kid,
about the kid. It's
exactly. If you
always
wanted to see your kid, you would have took your flight out there to go see him. Hell, if you really want to see him, if you only could travel for work, you would have made a show out there just so you could go out there.
so. I'd like to respond to Sadie. Yes, I remember her being at the airport, ready to leave, and she came live. I do recall that. It was Pixie. Who was it? Somebody else also stated that that was two different incidents.
No, no, y'all getting it wrong. That day that she was crying in the air when she went to the airport, the day he had Krishan left.
Yes,
Krishan
but I'm
left.
not talking about that, and what I'm saying is, yes, she did. She when she got on that plane to leave, yes, she never returned back to him. I agree with you. There's no dispute about that. The dispute is when she initially left the home, when she bounced out that home and went and got her a Airbnb. And then she moved, she did her thing. She was with 33 and all of that. She left and went to Baltimore and never came back, right? She then went live again and said, I have an engagement to go to while in California. And that was the show she had with Taseki, right? She went to do what do you go, a meet and greet or something like that. And they went into the studio. You don't remember that with what's his name? Oh my God, from Love and Hip Hop, uh
Chaotic.
Okay, got it.
Chaotic, right. Now, within that time frame, people were saying that Krishan hasn't seen him. And then Carlissa then went live and said, everybody think that Krishan didn't go see him. I wish I could show you. And said that when Krishan came over, Blue didn't let her in. Do you remember that?
I think she was talking about Angela, ATM Ann. She wasn't
She did.
talking about Krishan.
No, that
Krishan,
was Krishan. He said, Carlissa said, because I believe it was ATM Ange that was in the house, but she
No,
came to the door with Krishan Jesus, and she would not allow him to leave. She would not allow Krishan Jesus to stay there unless she came in.
Sheba, I think you got it backwards. I think you don't confuse the whole situation. I'm so sorry. But what Ange was speaking on was that night he came home, the first stream night with DDG. He put his hands on her. She showed her arm and her side, and she didn't go back. And she's talking about he could have went to jail because Sean had to push them charges against him. We're
That's
talking
true.
about you're talking about when she came. Carlos is saying when she came, Ho and Wet was trying to say she came to the party. No, she wasn't even there. They was lying. When that night of that stream, Carlissa called Ange and told Ange Krishan was over there and Blue wouldn't let Ange ATM Ange in.
Right, but
And he went.
that was on his return out of jail that
Krishan ain't
Krishan
never
stayed
went
in.
over there. Krishan ain't never went over there. Besides that time she was in that car and he it was way wild when Junior was I mean not Krishan Jesus, Lord forgive me. When Krishan Jesus was a baby and he tried to put her on camera and embarrass her when she had got his food from McDonald's. Like that was long, long ago. She's talking
That's
about
not
recent.
even what I was talking about.
I don't remember. That was the only time I remember he's not letting Krishan in that house because he always let Krishan in that house. When she left, most of the time he wasn't even around. Besides the first time he kicked her out, and that well he she left. But every other time she packed her stuff up and left, Blue wasn't there. Krishan just leave. And believe, and I want to say this to the haters, Krishan always had the options to stay. She's not like people putting out like, oh, he did this, he kicked Krishan out in the bed, he did. No, he didn't. Krishan always had an option to go. She could either go or stay. He wanted her in the house. He didn't want her to do it. She always had an option. She left on her own.
Right. Natasha, welcome to the stage. Ladrone, um, mic up. We're gonna let
I'm
mute
gonna
up. I
drop down
mean,
and get back in
no,
the chat. I thank you for letting me up too, and
okay. If you want to come back, you're welcome.
all right,
Thank
love
you
y'all. Love
for
y'all.
coming up. Natasha, welcome to the stage. Just give me 1 second, okay, Natasha?
No
Welcome
problem.
everyone in the stage. I mean the stage, child. Welcome everyone in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, and I am right there. I'm at the door. I'm knocking at the door of 1,000. So help me get that 1,000, y'all. Support is free. So I appreciate everyone. Appreciate everyone. Okay, Natasha, welcome. How are you?
How are you, Ange? How's everybody?
I'm good.
Okay, I just wanted to do a comment real quick. Or Ms. D, when you said that she had seen Blue when Taseki was home, I mean when her and Taseki did a show together. No, they wasn't when she went to go see Blue, her and Taseki wasn't speaking at that time. So they never did a show during that time. But
Right.
I do
I'm talking about the
Wait, hold on,
time
Trevor. I'm gonna
frame.
let you talk after. Let Natasha get it out, and then you go after her. Let Natasha finish.
what Angie said is correct. When he came home, when he first came home, he did hit her in her back, and I think she had a bruise on her arm. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Yes,
After
right.
that, huh?
I said you're right. It was the arm and the back. You're right.
She went to the airport. She was crying. That's when she was telling the story, whatever, whatever. And that's when she was doing how you say it, the the threat. I guess you want to say. I guess you know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying,
right. Mm-hmm.
right? I'm not sure where she was going. I think she was going to Baltimore. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's what
Now,
she.
I
Um,
also did hear that she went to see him, and that incident with the excuse me, with the shower, that incident, I did hear that that was the second time. I don't know about the first time, but I
Yes,
do
yes.
I believe that Krishan was done with Blue when he was in jail. I think that she was done with him, when she gave up all her money for that restaurant, paying, doing his commissary, you know, paying all his bills or whatever, and then he come out with all them women. I think that was enough for her right there. Then after that, when she got a
Yep.
taste of how it felt to be independent and do everything on her own, she was done with him. She started realizing that she started realizing all the stuff that he did, and she didn't want to go back to that. I think that Krishan to this day still feel like she owes him from when he got her started. So I think that's one of the reasons why she always goes back to him. Like the last time, I think the last time when he came home, I don't think that she really wanted to be with him. I think that she wanted to see if it would work for her son. And when she realized that he was still the same,
Mm-hmm.
that was it for her. She was done with him, no more, especially when he put his hands on her. I think she was finished, done with him. That's what I think. And I don't think she wanted him no more.
Right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Shava and Natasha. Stay right there. For those of y'all who just came in and wasn't here from the beginning, y'all, I'm gonna play my intro. I finally got my intro up. I want y'all all to hear it. So I'm gonna play it for y'all real quick.
This car. First of all, let's be clear. Yeah, you see her? She stand on business, don't play no games. If it's heat in the streets, she know the name. She don't just talk it, she break it down from the start to the finish, the whole rundown. Stuff you missed, yeah, she called all that. How you like? I ain't know all that. From the blogs to the tea they spill, she connect them dots, give you the real. Not just headlines, she give you depth. Make it all make sense with every step. And listen, she gon' say what y'all won't say, even if it hit a whole different way. If her opinion don't match the crowd, she stand on it, say it proud. No apologies, no walking it back. Cause keeping it real ain't wrong, that's fact. She give it to you straight like that, no chaser. Every time she speak, it's all flavor. You might agree, you might not, but either way she hitting the spot. Unfiltered voice with a mind that's sharp. Every take comes straight from the heart. So if you tired of the same old view, she bring that angle you never knew. Let's talk about it with aim. She said what she said, no chaser.
I
Yes, y'all.
love that,
Finally
and
got it out. Finally, thank you. Finally got it up, y'all. Y'all don't know. My boy, well, thanks to my girl Petty, because she gets all praises for the song. That was Petty's doing. And my boy Benga, I was going through some ish trying to get it up there. Da, da, da. Benga did it 1, 2, 3. So they helped the sister out real quick. So that's my intro, y'all. But I had to run it back for y'all just because a lot of y'all just came in. Y'all wasn't here in the beginning, so I wanted y'all to hear it. All right. So Natasha, you still speaking?
No, I was done. I was done. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Shava, you can respond now.
yeah, that was the second time. That's the
Okay.
second time I was referring to
Mm-hmm.
that Natasha spoke on, because Krishan never addressed it until that interview.
Mm-hmm. Correct. That's right.
So I'm sorry, my dog, they're working on the house. But
Okay.
snicker
I
stuff.
don't hear it. I
Oh,
don't
you
I mean,
don't
I don't
do.
hear him. I
You
don't hear
hear
him.
him?
Oh, you said,
Okay.
oh, okay.
All right. But yeah, that was the second time, second situation since she's
Mm-hmm.
been gone. She
Mm-hmm.
came to the door, and Carlissa wanted to be the first one to put it on blast that Blueface turned her away from the door. I don't know if y'all could remember that. She came
Mm-hmm.
live saying, "Oh yeah, y'all think that you think she would be able to come in the house, but Blueface, he's the one that turned her away from the door and said the baby could come in, but she couldn't come in."
And Carlissa was lying because she
Right.
did
I was
come
about to
Well,
in.
say
she
Right.
said she
I
was.
don't listen to
Everybody
everything
thought she was
Carlissa
lying
say.
until that interview that
Right.
Krishan had.
Exactly. But I thought she was lying, period. Tell you the truth. I didn't think that Krishan went at all. So again, I don't know if she went. I did hear that before. So I can't vouch for it. But and she didn't say when when the shower incident happened. She just said it happened. But I
Right.
did
She
hear it was the second time.
exactly.
I did hear it was the second time. That I did hear.
But the bottom line from this whole thing, from what I was saying, was initially Krishan was gone. She left him as far
Mm-hmm.
as wanting to be with him. She
Mm-hmm.
was gone. She went to the
Mm-hmm.
house when he came home. Once he put them hands on her, whatever, that was the last of a Krishan and Blueface.
But Ange, let me ask you a question though. You remember
Uh-huh.
when she first went when he first came home and she went to the house and she
Hmm.
was sitting there with him and he had told her to bark like a dog? You remember that
Yeah.
part, right? Did
Hmm.
you see how she was looking at him? First of all, Blue had this look on his face like something was like he was spaced out anyway, like he was gone. He just looked so weird to me.
Hmm.
But
Yes,
when
yes,
she
he
was
was.
yeah, but when she was talking to him, I don't know, maybe it was just me, but I felt like she felt something different about him. She didn't feel comfortable to me. For some reason, she didn't look comfortable.
No, so speaking on the interview, remember she brought that up. I think she even said it in the live, if I'm not mistaken. She said she didn't realize he was on live, and she didn't even realize, because remember she was asleep. Remember she was
On the
asleep.
couch, on the couch.
So I don't think she said she didn't correct me, but I do believe her that she said she never knew he was live, and she didn't even
Mm-hmm.
know EDG was in the room. So
Mm-hmm.
when he opened the door and told her to bark, and she opened the door, she felt stupid because she just barked in front of his stream and in
Mm-hmm.
front of DDG. Remember, that's what
Mm-hmm.
she said. So that's the look that you saw. That was the look, because he made her bark in front of everybody, and she didn't know that, because remember the door's closed. She don't know what's going on behind the door. She was
But
asleep. She just woke up.
but also when they were sitting on the couch, and he said something to her about you better say the right. What he said to her? You better say the right thing on camera. You better say something on
Yeah,
camera.
he said something
She,
about blue, what you blue or you red, or
no, no,
something
not
like
that
that.
one. No, not that part. When they were sitting on the couch, and he said to her, "You better say the right thing in the camera." Something I can't remember. It was like a
I don't know.
threat.
I know. I know. I remember him saying, "If I told you something about we going to Michael Jackson house, what you gonna
Mm-mm.
say?" Or something. I remember that.
But it was
So I
he
don't.
said something to her like as a threat, and she looked at him. She had
Oh,
this look at
maybe I
him.
missed that.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
that's when he asked
No, it
her
wasn't the
about.
but no, it wasn't the blue and the red thing though. That was after that. That was after it. They were sitting on the couch and he whispered it to him. But I don't know if he realized how loud his mic was. Because when he said it to her, he said it as a threat. Like as she better say the right answer in the camera. But this when he said the red and blue thing, they was already standing up. They were standing up at that time. This time they were sitting down. And she looked at him like he's definitely still the same. She had this look on her face like I don't trust him.
Yes, yes, and then after that whole situation and whatever, she got stumped. She said that he stomped her out. She
Mm-hmm.
immediately jumped in her ride and went to go see 33.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think she knew all along. I think that she just, like I said, I think that she was just there just to see if he changed for her son. I don't think she had. I think that. Don't get me wrong. I think she loves Blue. I do. I really do. I think she loves him. I don't think she want anything to happen to him. You know. But does she want to be with him? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't. I think she's over him. I think she still has love for him.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I don't think she want to be with us. I would hope she don't, especially now. Sometimes you could still love a person, and temptation might make you wanna, creep back if the person call. But now
Mm-hmm.
when him getting all these females pregnant, he's sleeping with a different female every day. Now, before, like I said yesterday, he was doing this when he was with her. Let's not
That's
act
not.
like it
Yeah.
wasn't. The difference
Mm-hmm.
was we didn't see it, but she knew it. That's why she said when he stepped, she stepped. When he went to do him, she went to do her. So he was
Right.
doing it all along. We just didn't see all of that. We were here. Some girls get on the internet and say they was with him and da da da, but it wasn't out there like that, right?
Right.
Now it's in the full front. Now, if we are viewing who Blue really is. We are seeing what she always seen. Now it's
Mm-hmm.
more embarrassing for her to go back to him with us all seeing all of this now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you got to be embarrassed for a person to leave a person.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
think that it would be embarrassing for her now to go back.
Mm-hmm. And also, Ange, I'm gonna piggyback off what you said too about we see who he really is. I always said when I first seen Crazy in Love, when I first seen Crazy in Love, I didn't know anything about Krishan. I saw Krishan. Funny thing that you mentioned it. The first time I ever saw Krishan was when her and Blue was outside fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time I seen it, she was hitting on him because it was just like on my timeline on my YouTube, and she was hitting him. I'm like, what's this girl hitting this boy like that? I said, she better stop or he knock her ass out. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. Before he knock her out. But then the second time I seen it was when he had her on the floor punching on. I was like, what the
Mm-hmm.
heck? Not
Right.
knowing that it
That's
was the
that
same video. I
YouTube,
didn't even
that
didn't
YouTube
even
video
know.
that's out there.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know it was the same video because I seen, one half and then I seen the other half. So my
Mm-hmm.
sister was telling me about Krishan and she was saying this girl's on these shows, whatever. So I said, you know what, let me check it out. So I started watching Crazy in Love. And the first episode, I swear to you on everything I love, the first episode, I said, I don't like him. I say, he is a manipulator. I see it already. And I called my sister and I said, yo, this man right here, he is a manipulator. I said, I don't trust him. I don't know about this one. And ever
Mm-hmm.
since then, I knew what type of person he was. He the type of man where he had Krishan as his shield. He do all the dirty work. Put Krishan in the front, let her
Yeah.
take all the heat, and then he'll move to the side like he did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, throwing the
That's what I'm
rocks and hiding
saying.
his hand. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And made
That's
her
what
Now
look
I'm
like the
you
bad guy.
now
right.
remember in Crazy in Love, when they finally had to sit down at the counter, right? And Blue was saying, I'm not going to let you give God the credit. I did that, right?
Mm.
But in between that conversation, she said to him, no, that was God that brought me into your audition and I came in that way. She also said, you're the one who started putting hands on me
Yes, he
first.
did.
That she said he introduced that to
He
the relationship.
introduced it to her in the basement.
Right, right. So I say that to say, whenever Blue did something, whenever he did something, he goes live and he try to act like it never happened. Even when she came with the baby and the food,
Mm-hmm.
he had blood on his hands. He went and did an interview and you could still see his hands were swollen.
Let's not forget when her head was shaved on the side, when she had the tattoo, when her head was shaved on the side.
Mm-hmm. He pulled the braids
Remember,
out.
he ripped the cornrows out of her head. So that
He
means
had,
he was beating the mess out of that girl.
and he had something real, real deep in his phone. Because you ain't gonna go
Exactly.
that hard to get your phone from somebody where you ripping it,
Exactly.
knocking the door down and ripping something, ripping braids out of their hair. You ain't gonna do all of that.
Exactly. She already knew he was messing with females, so why you did all of that? But you know what
Mm-hmm.
she said? She saw in his phone, and I believe it.
Uh-huh. I
I
believe it too.
believe it. I
But
believe it.
what really crushed me is to see how many females co-signed the behavior of Blue. It really shocked me. And when Krishan was so, because she said the only way she could tolerate it was in order to numb it. So she
Mm-hmm.
numbed it with alcohol. She stood in front of that mirror and she was putting lipstick on and said, the next time he touch you, you gonna bust his head again.
But you gotta also remember, she also said Blue is the one who introduced her to alcohol. She wasn't
Mm-hmm.
drinking when she met Blue. She was an athlete. He introduced her to the drinking. Crazy in Love, Natasha. I keep talking about this. When you watch Crazy in Love, Blue is feeding her alcohol to the point where she's like, "Where's your cup? Why you don't
Mm-hmm.
got your cup?" And he like, "Oh, my cup is over there. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it in a minute."
That was the
And you
first
never see
episode. That was the first
right,
episode. That's how I
right,
knew he was a manipulator.
exactly. So, and this is what I've been saying all along on my channel. He is the one who would show the bad part. The
Uh-huh.
beginning is him. He don't show you when he beating her up. He don't
Uh-huh.
show you. He not recording when he's pouring her the liquor from the morning time to get her drunk, so that way when they get to the
Yes.
interview, she already drunk out her mind and acting a fool. He not showing
Uh-huh.
Yes.
you that part. He want to show you the part when she already acting a fool. So everybody looking at her like she's this crazy, toxic. He need to leave her alone. Da 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 da. Meanwhile, so the people who only watch clips judge her because they not watching the whole thing. They just watching the part that is going on the internet that he put up there. But no,
But
you
let me
can't
tell you
say
how
nothing unless you watch
narcissistic
it
he
all.
is. Let me tell you how narcissistic he is. He's actually and diabolical because he's actually showing you he is the one with the toxicity.
Uh-huh.
Hmm?
He's
Uh-huh.
showing you that.
Uh-huh.
But it was still those people that are male identified, these women, they're still male identified. And so therefore they're gonna co-sign and say, oh, it was all Krishan, and Krishan is this negative being that's running around, running ramshot all over the place. When Krishan left and got her home, he came. Now, for somebody who claims that wasn't his baby, he came and broke into her house through the side door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She said, you can have it. Have it all. I'm fine. I'm good. When she went to Zeus and said, separate my check, I need my check because he's not giving me anything. He
Mm-hmm.
was outside that door when she was packing her stuff up. She's the one that was leaving. She said, I don't care. I'll leave, but just give me my money. And
Mm-hmm.
when she said it on that live, she said, there he is outside the house. He did not want her to go. He stayed outside to make sure she stayed in.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew she was the money train.
Mm-hmm. And he still know that.
He still knows
That's
it.
why he
Uh-huh.
trying to. That's why he's still trying to find his way. You know, he think using all these women and getting now you trying to, get everybody pregnant to make this a come up. You using your daughter, you trying to figure it out, trying to use everybody. But you know what? God shows you the way he could build you up, he can knock you down.
That's
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? And what he told her, you came here with nothing, you leaving with nothing.
And
She
he
was the
Uh-huh.
one
meant that.
making the money. I said he was her pimp. She just wasn't selling her body. He had her out there making the money. She was making the money and giving it all to him. And he felt like I looked out for you because I bought your clothes or I paid for the tickets for your family to come out here to California and visit you. But
When it
she
was her
made
money
that
all along.
that was her money.
But
Exactly. Her
listen,
money.
let me tell you how diabolical that is, Ange. He didn't pay for nothing. It was Zeus who paid for all of her family to come and be a part of that show.
Sure did. You're right. You are
So
so
he
right.
didn't pay for a damn thing.
That's right.
Now, he said something in that live yesterday that really thing like this is a brand new fool, not an old fool. He stood there in that seat and said, "Oh, so my creditors they going to come for you, come for you to get to me." He going to say that about baby mama number 4. He's so stupid. The only way that someone can come for her is if he was married to her.
Exactly.
Or no, no. Did he say that they would have to get their money first? He's a retard. Excuse
Yeah,
my
he
language.
said that
He's
too.
stupid.
But then he started
That's not how child
laughing.
support works. So I don't know what he's
Right.
talking about. He's stupid.
Right. But then he started laughing. He was like, they gonna come to you to get money from it through me. So I'm like, they don't do it that way. They don't go after somebody that's not a part of your income. You know
They
what I'm
not
saying?
married. Like, yeah, you gotta be married.
Right. You
Exactly.
have to have a joint income. So
And,
they're not
and
gonna
wait,
oh
I'm
go ahead.
sorry, I'm sorry, Sheva, to even to make that point, right? Where I believe, and I said this one time too. I don't know. I don't remember if I said it over here or I said it by Bangalore. I believe. Remember when he was locked up? Him and Krishan. Everybody was saying they was married. Krishan said they did do the ceremony, do Zoom. They did the marriage ceremony. They had the priest marry them. But the
Yes,
reason why they weren't legally married,
Because she ain't sign
because
it.
Krishan didn't send those papers. She didn't sign it and send the paperwork in. So that's why they weren't legally married. And I believe Krishan did not sign those papers because somebody told her that all those lawsuits he got pending is her money is going to be taken. Because
absolutely.
she will now be his wife. Whatever debt he in, she is tied into that debt with him. And I
But even if
believe,
she signed it, she has to submit it. So she probably did sign it because she loved it. She
right,
has
she
so
said she
much
never
loyalty,
melted
but she
in.
never submitted
She
it.
said she never melted in. She never melted in. And I believe that's why she never melted in. And I
I don't
believe
think,
that's why he got all the girls to come out in the open and start saying they all messing with him. To get
and I
mad at
think,
her because she never sent those papers in.
and I think she didn't sign it also because she didn't believe him. She didn't believe that he changed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm. But
Hmm.
she escaped. She escaped this one. She
Yes, she did.
escaped.
Mm, thank
Now,
God.
don't forget also that he's so damn diabolical. When she left, I don't know if everybody could remember. Um, Tasiki went to see Blue.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
And
then maybe 2 weeks later, Blueface posted and said that Tasiki is a real one. So now everybody was assuming that Tasiki actually slept with Blue. And Blue is one of those get back type of dogs.
and we
Mm-mm.
know that
So
Tasiki, already slept with one of the sisters. Her last man was Tareen's man.
no,
So
Chastity's.
Chastity's man. Okay, it was Chastity. I thought it was Tareen. Okay. Chastity's man. So would it be far fetched for her to sleep with Blue?
Nope.
That's exactly where I
And
was going with it.
he slept with Jada's sister. So listen.
Mm,
Oh,
okay.
and think about this too. Remember when he was on the sprinter and she said to her, "I could hurt you without even touching you." What you mean by that? I think she
Mm,
did it. I'm
mm-hmm.
just saying. I'm just
Yes,
saying.
honey, yes. And
I'm
she
just saying.
did.
Hmm. I'm just saying. What do that
Mm-hmm.
But
mean?
Krishan is so forgiving. Krishan's like he's already a whore. So it's not gonna affect me the way you think it is. It's fine. Whatever you choose to do, get yours. Because Krishan is never gonna hate on anybody's come up. That's why even after all the BS that Tasiki had done to her and Petey, she still tried to give her the ticket to go on baddies. Cause get yours.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tasiki's supposed to be thanking her too. Because if it wasn't for Krishan, you wouldn't have been on there. Because if it was up to Natalie, it was no. It was a no for Natalie. You know, I know that Tessa loved all her sisters and she want to give everybody their props. But when Tessa said, "Oh, Tasiki always been big. Tasiki could sing," we ain't know Tasiki. We ain't
Or
know.
didn't.
We ain't know none of y'all
Or
until
didn't.
y'all got on Crazy in Love with your sister.
Barely
So
knew
your
Blue.
sister, exactly. Your
Right.
sister is the one who gave everybody shine. Now, what they did with it is what they did with it, and that's absolutely nothing. But she put the light on everybody to blow up, however they blow up. And Tasiki, for even her to get first off, I don't even know why Zeus kept her on the show when Krishan left, because you was
Because
only on
Krishan,
there.
they needed Krishan and they needed a Krishan.
Right, but
But
once you realize that she wasn't a Krishan, it was like you gotta go. She's not a Krishan. She don't fight like Krishan. She sat there and she befriend all the Krishan enemies. Everybody who she was supposed to be beating up, she made friends with.
right,
To think you get on that show and you forget she even on the show.
that's a fact. That's a fact. And I think that's what something in me every time when they go live, especially during that fight, I was so in tune to the fact that neither Tasiki or Serene was there.
Pretty
And when
delightful.
they showed them, I felt their envy and their strife
Ooh,
towards Krishan.
did you see their face? Oh my God.
It
Especially
was written
terrain.
all over their face.
Especially terrains. She
You
was
seen her
tight.
evil face while she was
Ooh,
sitting
she
in the
was
bar?
mad.
That face was so evil. Like, okay, you had open invitation to go. You didn't go. So you decide to go to a bar and watch the fight. You that was where you shoot your true colors showed because you wasn't like, yeah, my sister knocked her down. Yeah, my sister was. It was like it was no
Right,
cheer, it was no smile, it was just straight a evil face. So
Mm-hmm.
why you
right.
even went and watched the fight? Was you
But she
watching for
wanted to see
her
if
to
she gonna
lose?
lose.
That would have been everything for her. To see Krishan fall. Now, I was watching because you know how we can hear the events happen and play when they're showing Serene. But the moment that she fell and you heard the person at the table say, no, that was a slip, she was just looking, like waiting for them to say that's a knockout.
Mm-hmm.
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 You saw all the envy in her face, all of it. She was really, really mad. She could not.
Only thing she could say is Krishan better have one. She better have one.
Who said
You
that? I
heard
know
that?
Taseki said that. She said that too.
Taseki said that.
Oh
Taseki
yeah,
said
Taseki said that. Yeah.
And Tareen was like, Tareen said the same thing during that live.
Mm.
that. Hey, keeping it popping.
Hey y'all, hey.
Hello.
Fantastic Friday to
Hey,
everyone.
Yes,
Hey.
happy Friday.
Happy
So
Friday.
definitely I'm sitting here crafting. I work from home on Fridays, on Wednesdays and Fridays. So I'm just chilling today, listening to the y'all on the TV. But I was gonna say that was fake even of Taseki to go live with Mariah acting like she didn't watch the fight or she didn't know that
Yeah.
Krishan won the fight. That was fake.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
She
yes.
purposely went live at that time to do that, to act like she didn't know. Oh, they said Christian won the fight. No, you knew she won the fight.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
That pissed me off. I was like, oh, they so fake.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fake as heck. But then I think I saw when I was watching her restaurant thing, somebody said something about the fight, and she said, "Yeah, should we turn it on? We should turn it on." She had said that because
Oh
Yeah,
her,
wow.
she did, but she
yeah,
then also said, "Oh yeah, Tommy, you should be happy. You should be thanking me that I
Told
close
the
shut
sister.
down some."
right.
Huh?
She
Yeah,
said
she
that.
she turned. She told the sisters to stand down. So you wanted your sisters to fight Tommy at Krishan's night?
Right,
Right.
Mm-hmm. Why not? Why
Right.
not destroy her event? Why not?
right. Yeah, that was crazy. That's one. I just hope Krishan stays away from her because I don't think she has genuinely all the stuff she's done. I mean, it's hard to turn back. Like she's just dirty, evil,
I think what's
jealous.
happening now is because every time when I see Taseki or Tasiki, however you want to say it, the demons is messing with her so bad because she thought she was going to blow up. She was going to take Krishan's shine. But now that she realized, Krishan said, listen, you can have it. The same way she said to Blueface, y'all can have this. I'm bowing out. Krishan already saw that the show was demonic and it was doing something to them mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Right.
Now that you see Tasiki, now that I see her, I can never take away or not feel her anxiety. She feels like Krishan threw her to the wolves and walked away
You said
because
that's
it's
what Tasiki feel like?
Yes, I believe that
I,
she's envious of the fact that Krishan gave her the ends and then said, "I'm bowing out because you are so much resenting me. I'm gonna let you have it, and you're gonna learn, the hard way." Yeah, everybody wants to shine and everybody wants to do things, but I realize this is not for me. I hope that you feel the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
I,
she's
I, I feel
resenting.
like can I hold on. I'm gonna say different, right? I'm gonna say that I feel like Tasiki thought she was bigger than the program. I don't feel like she think Krishan left her out there. I feel like she thought she was bigger than the program and she was gonna outshine her sister. See, she gained some fans. She gained
Mhm.
some fans, and the chitter chatter is like, "Oh, Tasiki could fight. Tasiki beat this person up." Da, 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 da. And she began to think that she was bigger than the program. And when she
Yeah.
realized she wasn't, that's when it all started to go south with her and her sister. That's my opinion.
But don't forget that the last show that Krishan went on the baddies, and they were fighting, right? They were in that stage area.
Mm-hmm.
Tasiki turned around and said, "You're a bum. You're a bum." And she said, "You left." She said something to the effect of, "You left me. And now I'm gonna let you, I'm gonna show you," right? She turned her and Krishan was like, "Come on, we're sisters." She said, "Save that for somebody who you really love."
And she was talking about Marsh.
Right.
When she said
But
that, when Taseki said that, she was talking about Marsh. You are
and
100% right.
and and through all of that, she kept like looking at Krishan, just staring at Krishan on the side. She's hanging around Krishan's used to be friends, now turned ops. And she's like, "But they love me though." You know
And
what I'm
also,
saying?
and
And remember the live she came and she flipped her fingers up at the live because the live kept saying stuff about Krishan.
I didn't see that live.
She was crying and she was talking about how she broke up with her man, and then she
Oh
she was
yeah,
like, "Y'all are evil, y'all are
yeah,
mean."
I remember that.
I could still see it in her, like somebody needs to come and give me a hug, and that's somebody of her family, like Krishan.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I
Natasha,
mean, that's the vibe I was getting.
right.
I agree with Ange too, because she also said what she said to Natalie, I did all my show, I stopped all my shows for you. Something in that sense. And Natalie said to her, no, y'all both did stop your shows together. Cause she was trying to make it sound like if it wasn't for her, Krishan wouldn't be where she's at. Like she stopped
Yes.
all the shows that her and Krishan had going on. You remember when they did their little tour together? She was trying to make it sound like if it wasn't for her,
She was the number one. She said
right,
she was the most booked baddie.
right. And she tried to make it sound like it was if it wasn't for her, then you wouldn't be doing shows or something in that sense. If she wouldn't have stopped her shows to do shows with you, you wouldn't have been doing shows. Something in that sense. I was like, she is so jealous.
That was her jealousy just reeking out of
Mm-hmm.
her.
Mm-hmm. Mm. But I'm gonna drop down. Thank you so much, Ange, for letting me up. I do appreciate it. Y'all have a good day, everybody. And I'll be in the
Thank
chat, okay?
you for coming up and come
Thank
again.
you.
Don't be a stranger.
Most definitely. Thank you.
All
You
right,
too.
thank you. Yeah. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's just, seeing these baby mamas acting like they better than the next baby mama when everybody in the same boat. Everybody in the same boat. He ain't sh- he ain't shit to none of them. To none of the kids, none of them. Like I said, when it come to Jaden too, that's only because y'all getting along right now. Cause we saw it. When y'all weren't getting along, he was not dealing with them kids. Y'all
Not at
getting
all.
along, and you getting along with him on purpose so that way he can be in a kid's life. And that's sad that in order for them to get in a life, you got for him to be a parent, you got to be friends with him.
And you have to have immediate access to them.
Exactly.
See,
Because if she don't
sometimes
sleep
these
with him,
men, they have these babies and they swear they can have immediate access to your cooch.
mm-hmm,
And when you deny them, now all of a sudden you don't have time for them. I'm gonna go get another, you know, I'm gonna get another you. You,
mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Because that's when we gonna know that Jaden and him stop sleeping together. Is when you don't see him around the kids no more. Because as soon as she stopped giving it to him, he ain't gonna be around those kids no more. And that's the narcissistic stuff with him. All these women that are having babies with him, he gonna feel like he owned them. They ain't gonna never be able to be with another man because he's gonna let it be known that he's gonna continue sleeping with them. And that's why I'm glad that Krishan is living out there where she's at. She got a place out there and not in LA. I know she did make a comment saying that she might be between places, and I hope she don't. I hope she stay comfortable where she's at. I hope she makes that her permanent. If she get another place in LA, that I hope that is just if she have business to do, and instead of her going to a hotel, she got her little spot. She sleep there for however many nights she there, and going back on that plane and go back home. But it is best that she's where she at, so he can't be thinking. Because trust me, he would have still been trying to sleep with her to make her life a living hell, to put it out there that she's sleeping with him, to make sure nobody will never want to be around her. So these women all got something to deal with. They all gonna be sister wives. And maybe the baby mama number 4, because I don't think she live in LA. Do she? Do anybody know? I don't think she lives in LA.
I thought she said she left 30 miles. It take her 30 minutes or something to get there. Or
Who
was
you
Do
that
talking about?
it?
somebody else? The baby
I,
number 4.
number 4. I'm not sure where she lived. That's why I'm asking. So I really don't know.
Yeah, I think she said she lives there 30 miles away, but then she said something else like he flew me in that threw everybody off.
Right. That's what I was saying. Wasn't she the one with him on Easter or something? Was he? Unless he flew her to Miami. Did he? Wait, was he in Miami on Easter?
Was he in my
I believe
Yeah,
he had
yeah,
a show in Miami. That's when he hooked up with Kai, right? The other girl that's claiming she's pregnant,
BB.
That's what we talking. Oh yeah.
right?
Oh right. I
BB,
forgot about BB.
Yeah.
So if
right?
BB pregnant, that's 5.
Oh, you forgot about BB?
I forgot about BB because
She's
I ain't hear
quiet
about her.
because she said publicly that Blueface asked her not to talk. She said it at the restaurant the other day.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's hushing her up.
So I
Wow.
think that's where he flew her out. He flew her out there.
Hey Demo.
Well,
Wow.
BB lived there, but the other girl, yeah, maybe. But wow, it's crazy. But the way he doing that girl, you got her pregnant. She didn't get pregnant by herself.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
Y'all got to
that's
remember,
hurtful.
Blueface really did say some derogatory things about dark skinned women, right?
Yeah, but she
He
ain't
was,
dark.
yeah,
She
but
just darker than the yellow bones and the mixed people that he been messing with.
yeah, she's not, and that's what I was thinking. I'm like, wow, she's not really that dark. So he likes the um mulatto type women,
Yeah, yeah, he does. He does.
you know.
And that's probably because he don't want nobody even looking nothing like his mama. You know, I'm telling you, but he hate women. The only reason why he is doing that with Nevaeh is because he knew Nevaeh loved him and Nevaeh was willing to do anything for him. But he don't respect her.
No, oh, he definitely don't. He don't love Nevaeh.
at
He don't
all.
love her. He don't respect her. He don't even want Nevaeh around.
At
Like
all.
if he only got you there for a day or two, and then you gotta leave, and you really think that you was gonna be on top and you was gonna be different,
Yep.
you look stupid to everybody. And then you gotta sit there and go live to try to prove to everybody you don't look stupid. And you're so happy because oh, he gives me money. He not giving none of them other tricks money. My hair done, my nails done. But like
But
I
he's
said
gonna get
earlier
tired
in
of
the
that too.
live. But look, like I said earlier in the live, money don't buy happiness, honey.
Yeah. And he's
He
gonna
could
get
give you
tired.
all the money in the world.
Yeah. He's gonna get burnt out with that too, though. You know, because she don't have no motion. He gonna get sick of that. Like,
Demo,
dang, like I
Demo.
gotta
Hey
take care
y'all.
of everything
Wait,
for
Demo,
you.
you in a store or something?
No, I'm walking out my living room. I'm babysitting a bunch of my grandkids, but I just walked
Oh,
out
cause
of
I
there
was
where they
gonna
was at.
say, hold
I
on, the
just came up
music.
because I just want to say one quick thing, you guys. Have y'all seen that the cameraman had the nerves to be doing a stream talking about baby Krishan?
No, I don't even follow
What?
him. What
I don't
what was
either.
he?
One of the contact one of the
Content
content
creators.
creators have it on their story, and it's like, you don't even know Krishan Arter, baby. Why are you even talking about him? And they got the YouTube little icon, so I pushed it. Girl, why is this man on YouTube doing a whole sermon about Blue not being baby Krishan dad, and it hurt him that he had to do her like this because he loved kids. First, he goes on to talk about how good Blue is to Nevaeh's kids, and how good of a father he is to his kids off camera, and how Javon can call him whenever he want and get whatever he want from him. Blue is an excellent dad, and that's his brother, and he yada yada yada. And then he goes on to talk about baby Krishan. You
Another
You
don't
one
talking
even
who's
about
trying to
know.
get
redhead?
clout.
You
Another
don't even
one.
know, baby. You've never been in the same area with baby Krishan. You don't even know him. You don't even know Krishan. How about this? We don't even know you.
Exactly. Another
No,
one trying to get clout off of
out of my
talking
room.
about
Go in your
Krishan
room.
and that baby.
I'm on the phone.
That's what
Y'all
it
get out of my
is. He
room.
trying to get his page to pop. So now let me try to talk about Krishan and the baby like everybody else that's getting this little change off of her. So let me jump on the bandwagon because Blue is gonna allow me to do it.
And then he's like, and Blue is so good to Superior, and Superior love Blue, and he's a good. So if here's my thing, when he was saying all this stuff, I didn't listen to all of it, you guys, because I had to come over here and tell y'all. I seen y'all on YouTube. He's giving Blue all these props for being a good stepdad to Superior, right? Blue is in love with Krishan. We all know that that's Blue's baby. Baby, can't nobody make me think that baby Krishan is not Blueface's. And he's starting to look more and more like the man too, and his siblings. However, you were in love with Krishan. Even if that wasn't your child, why wouldn't you take care of him? She took care of you and your kids, but you
Hmm.
playing house with somebody else, baby?
So let me ask you ladies something. Do you believe that you can love more than one person? Do you believe you can be in love with more than one person?
I think so. It's
I
called
do.
It's
it's
possible.
stuff called it's called
That's
love
possible.
triangles. You can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I think you
possible.
can.
Why?
Okay,
What made
so
you ask
do you
that?
believe that that's possible when you don't love yourself?
No. If you don't know you
Um,
love yourself, you really don't even know what love is.
Right.
So
When you
that
Hold
don't
on,
love,
y'all.
answers
when
the
you
Wait.
don't love
question.
Wait,
I don't
y'all.
think
Hold
yourself,
he
on 1 second. One second, everybody. Delightful. I don't want nobody to mention other YouTubers' names because people tend to twist things and say things and travel it to another YouTuber, make them think we talking about them. So no, but nobody name was said. It just said another YouTuber. So I'm fine with that because no YouTuber name was said. But I wouldn't want another YouTuber name said just because people in the chat like to people watch everybody and some people go and travel misinformation to get them started to make YouTubers go against each other. And I ain't with the YouTube drama. You understand what I'm saying?
right?
So
That's why I
no,
said
right. That's why I
a
said you
content
didn't say
creator.
yeah, that's why I said you didn't say nobody name. You
No, I
said
know exactly who Paige is on.
yeah, but you don't
I
worry
know
about
better.
Right. You didn't say nobody page. You
I
good.
know I didn't because I'm not new to this.
Right.
But
So go ahead.
anyway,
She said,
Y'all
I'm not
finish
new
what
to
y'all
this. I'm true to it.
y'all finish
right.
saying what y'all finish. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. Finish with what y'all was saying.
Okay, so
Um,
what I was saying was, how is it possible to be in love with more than one person when you don't love yourself?
are we talking about the Krishan and Blueface thing? Because I have
Well,
an answer for that.
yeah, I
Yes,
don't think Blueface
absolutely.
Okay.
love nobody.
Okay, so here's my deal on that one. I believe that Blueface never was loved properly, um, growing as a child and in his early adulthood, right? I believe when him and Krishan got together, she's such a loving person. She showed Blue what love was supposed to feel like because she
So
was
I
so
think when he
nurturing.
first got out,
Huh?
he was fat. He had all them tattoos. Everybody was kind of dogging him, talking about him. I think during that time, that's when he was good to Nevaeh, taking her everywhere and all of that because he didn't know how people were going to take him. He doesn't. He does have low self esteem no matter what, no matter how bad he think he is. But all these women blew up his head after he got out. You know, that's why now Nevaeh is just another person. But he was sporting her at first and combing her hair and treating her right. Until all of these women started coming at him when he
That
started
was a
streaming.
facade.
You
That
know,
wasn't real.
so Nevaeh's still trying to chase what she had when he first came home, and she's never gonna get that back.
I never thought that was real. Him combing her hair and all that. I never thought that was real. I thought all those actions was to get back or to get some attention from the person he really wanted it from. That's what I've always believed, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Can y'all hear?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay, no, I was done. I was just making sure about her. I was just saying,
No, I
that.
was reading a comment, so that's why I
Hmm.
was quiet. I was reading the chat.
But
Yeah,
I
But
was
but
but back
he
to the
made the
blue face.
girl feel like she was going to be all that. That's why she acting like that. Like, and all I'm saying, he act different when he's not on stream. You know, but all of these women throwing themselves at him. That's what made him just go loco.
how can he act different when he on stream? What's the difference? That he's sleeping with you today and sleeping with the other one
Right,
tomorrow? Like to
right,
me,
But
on stream, off stream, you still the same person.
yeah,
His
right.
voice might not be the same. He might be talking different to y'all when he do that stupid golden retriever little stupid voice. He might talk regular around y'all, but I don't see the difference. He's still sleeping with all of y'all and get everybody pregnant. So what's so nice about him?
right.
But he's always
Yeah, it's
admitted that he
sad
slept with
that
around with a lot of women,
all
you
them women is just
guys.
letting him do that to them. Ain't no way. Ain't no
Can y'all
way. Ain't no way.
can y'all hear me?
Yes.
He's
Demo, you can
always
I mean, keeping it popping. You can hear Demo.
I can't.
Wait,
She talking?
Demo, say something.
can you hear me?
Did you hear her just now? Keeping it
Uh.
popping.
Nope. Let me drop down.
Drop down and come back.
Okay. Bye.
He's always admitted to having for,
Mm,
to sleeping around. That's why Krishan used to bust him upside the head so much. And that's why
Right.
she would go do what she went to go do because he would get caught up in his stuff. So him sleeping around is not a big surprise to me. He's been doing this. He has admitted it himself several times. So I don't understand why anybody would want to deal with him knowing the type of man he is. He's not ready to be in a committed relationship with
Be-
anybody.
Because, like I said, it's called clout.
Oh, of course.
These people is clout. Clout is the new drug. They don't
Oh,
care. Look, I used what's NBA YoungBoy as a reference the other day. NBA YoungBoy openly. Wait, I'm keeping it popping. Okay, maybe it's this one. All right, keeping it popping. Keeping it popping.
she up here twice.
Right, but I'm trying to make sure I got the right one before I drop the other. Keeping it popping. She still can't hear. Keeping it popping.
Yeah, but I just wanted to really get up here and tell y'all about Igga number 3 because I couldn't believe that. I was like, he is so out of pocket.
Right. Hold on. Let me see if I hear the noise back. Keeping it popping. I think that's her noise. Keeping it popping. Okay. She gonna have to drop and come back, or she don't know she in the show.
She just answered you.
And she dropped herself because that
That
wasn't me.
was,
She dropped. Keeping it popping. Come back.
I know one thing. Jaydin show popping it up.
Huh?
Jaydin show popping it up.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Keeping it popping. Come back up. That's why that's what I was talking about earlier with Jaden popping it. I had lost my thought when I was trying to get keeping it popping back up. I was saying NBA young boy. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I made the
Excuse me.
reference about him where I say clout is a hell of a drug. He openly told everybody, admitted him and his mother that he has herpes. He openly admit that, and look at all these women that got babies by him.
Right.
Look at all these
Hmm.
people. He got a hella lot of kids.
Man.
They're all sleeping with him raw, knowing he has openly said that he has herpes.
I think he's bypassed Nick Cannon, right?
I
I don't think anybody could bypass
I
Cannon.
don't know. They probably neck and neck. But it's the fact that all these women is sleeping with him with no condom. Why? Because he got money. So the clout is chasing these girls. They don't care. They just chasing these men with money. And that's why I say you gotta blame the men. Because if you don't want no kid and you know these women are just coming around to sleep with you for the night, you don't know her. Why are you not strapping up? So
Right.
now when she pregnant and say I ain't get rid of it, you like, oh, she trapped me. Nah, you trapped yourself. Cause you should have strapped up. You knew what she was after when she came over there.
Yeah, I
You
know
knew
one of
that.
NBA. I know one of NBA young boys, baby's mama. I know Arcola very well. Her and my son went to school together. Yeah. He don't take care of her son at all. But she going to court, I think in June, to try to get her child support because first she wasn't on it. But she a hot mess. She just a
That's
mess.
probably the one that was all over the internet going back and forth with him. That said
Hmm.
she scammed the child support. Probably that one.
Uh-huh. That's her. Yeah, she's a mess. She lived not far from me. Well, she used to. She moved, but I know her personally. I mean, she been in my house and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know her and her little boy. He's a cute little fellow too. Um, he's a mannerable little kid too. But um, yeah, I don't know how she got caught up in that mess. Trying to
Mm-hmm.
get famous. That's how. And it's
Yeah.
not. It did not work for her at all.
All these girls.
Yep.
All these girls. That's why I say clout is the new drug.
But this what I think is they go in there with a goal in mind to be put on, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like what's her name? Something Red. What's her name?
Who's Sexy
The
Red?
rapper
Sexy
Red,
Red.
Sexy Red.
Mm-hmm.
Sexy Red is also allegedly running around here with the H packet, right?
Mm.
Because there are people that are coming live saying that she's knowingly having sexual relations with people, with these stars, knowing that she's infected with herpes,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Mm.
So they go in it blindly because they're not being told what they have. And what people have to understand, the way they made these laws now, they don't have to divulge it because it's a violation of HIPAA.
True.
So it is your responsibility as the individual willing to go and have these relations with these men to protect yourself. Let's not forget, I mean, on top of getting pregnant.
I just know times are definitely changing because in my day and era, we did not do things like this. We didn't have social media either, but even if we did, we was not getting around like this. This stuff is just is these youngsters, they're gonna regret it if they live long enough. I don't know how they're gonna tell the stories to their grandchildren. How they gonna clean up these acts? Because this is just sad. This is
But
If
just
they live
sad,
long enough to tell it.
right? That's
but you
true
know what's
too,
more sad is because you chasing clout, and these babies are the ones that's being affected by it.
right?
Because he wanted a night of fun and didn't want to wrap up. You wanted a night of clout, and now y'all done conceived the baby, and you gonna keep the baby because he got money, and you feel you could take him to child support. You don't need him to be in his life because the money gonna support him anyway, gonna support him or her. That's gonna take care of that kid. So whether he there or not, you looking at, oh, he got money, I'm gonna get a good check. You understand what I'm saying? That's what these girls is looking at. So
Yeah.
now, but the child now has a fatherless baby, has the baby is fatherless because he don't want nothing to do with that child.
You
And
know, I think she
also,
gonna end up getting rid of it for some reason. I don't think she's gonna end up keeping it because now her feelings is hurt because he done told her, "I'm not gonna be in your life." You know, he done mentioned, the lawsuit. She's reading around. I'm sure saying everybody seeing where he owes $20 million. So she probably rethinking all of that. But
She
she
knew
was.
that already.
She knew
but
that that girl is
she
having
just
her
came
baby.
live again though,
She knew
keeping it
that.
popping.
She just
That
came
girl
live
is
again.
having her baby. She's
Yeah,
having that baby.
she just came live again and she
Hmm.
was like, I don't do the court thing. I was just saying that because I was wigging out or whatever. So
Oh,
now she's backtracking,
oh Lord.
right? But I wanted to say something to her, and I hope she's listening. With all due respect, you made a comment, a statement that you had already gotten checked, Bookie butt. That was your I went and tested myself, so I'm in the clear. You are not in the clear because in order for you to know if you have anything worse
It takes
than
time to show up.
uh, yes, it takes 3 to 6 months
Yep.
for you to show up positive of any of certain things that you can't let go or get rid of. So all of this, I don't understand it. There's a movie that's out there years ago. They had already predicted this type of environment, this generation, right? That I think I should talk about on my YouTube page. But it's a movie called Antiviral, Antivirus, right? You have all of these people, all of the regular 9 to 5s trying to whoever they idolize, they go around and if they have a disease, they want to go to this place called antiviral and get that disease because they want to be just like that person.
No, I don't know nothing
So
about
yeah, it's called antivirus, right? It's the cover of it if y'all want to go see it because all these movies that come out in the past, it kind of predicts the future. You know what I'm saying?
that. Hmm.
So as far as Rella is concerned, don't say, you cannot say it because it don't look like Blue cares or give a damn what he gives anybody because he's just going up in everybody raw.
Well, we definitely know that, and I'm assuming, I don't know for a fact, but I feel like with him googling, can he catch certain things by kissing and all of this? Make me feel like when Nevaeh went to the doctor, they told her something because remember she's the one pregnant, so she's the one going to the doctor, getting these visits, and she got to get tested while she's pregnant, right? So,
Yeah.
hmm.
I mean, if
And
nothing else, they all got some kind of bacteria infection because all those juices mixing, you're
Oh
gonna have a
yeah, they.
bacteria
I've
infection.
been said they all got BV, and everybody
Yeah.
walking around with stink coochie. Ain't
Yep.
nobody clean. All of them walking around with stinky coochie. Cause
Yep.
yeah, that all that mixture going on up in there. You
Yep.
going dipping from one to the other to the other to the other. Yeah, he definitely giving throwing all of they um
pH balance
pH
off.
balance
PhD
is
balance
off.
off. Sure
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. They walking around stinking.
Yep.
Hey, Smokey, Belinda.
Hey, Smokey. Hey everybody coming in. Y'all Petty going supposed to go live tonight too. I think she said she gonna go live about 7:30. So that's why I came live early, so that way when she ready, her live will be up.
Yeah.
But
Did
yeah,
y'all see
though.
when? Did y'all see how people was coming at our girl when she showed that refrigerator?
No.
She showed what was in her refrigerator, and
Who?
Krishan.
Krishan?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was bad. They ate her alive because it wasn't nothing in there.
Okay,
it
Everything was
and
don't
she said
matter.
that. And she said that. Then she said she don't have real food. She got all that healthy stuff
right.
that
They ate her alive because of that.
okay,
Why?
I bet
Because
they
she
did.
doesn't have snacks that'll make you fat. Like Blueface is getting fat right now. Back, he got that pot belly all over again.
No,
Come
because they
on.
said it was nothing in there for the baby. Everything was for her.
They don't know
She
what.
had ground chicken. She had turkey sausages. She had you
You know them.
man, they get
See,
on
them
my
be
nerve.
welfare people that have food stamps and they buy their kids all that fattening stuff. You know, like that. You know, just a whole bunch of junk food. But they was like, "Where's his snacks? There's nothing in there for him. All this is for you." Yeah, it was bad. I almost hate when she go live. You know, because I be tired of yelling at people. You
Mm,
know.
mm,
Well, put on your mantles, ladies, because it's time to the battle is not won. It's going to be continuous negativity thrown her way because they've adjusted to her winning. And now they know they have to come
I'm
at
back,
her
y'all.
stronger.
Hey, Big Leo. Well, y'all know I said, she said she's soon about to, as soon as she hook up her streaming room and she get all her equipment, she gonna start streaming. And I said this yesterday. Her haters, Sean Davy Way and all his people, they're going to be the first ones in her live, right?
Yeah, sad.
And I said, what she needs to do, the only thing she needs to do is follow Blueface on,
Make
is
them
put in
pay.
her chat at subscribers only. So if you
Yep.
want to comment, you can say all the hateful stuff you want. I ain't gotta read nothing. Say whatever you want, but y'all paying me to say it.
Y'all paying me to say it for real.
Y'all paying
Right.
me to say it.
And Sonida, you're not obligated. She's not obligated to show you guys anything. She didn't even have to open that refrigerator. Just know that her son has a roof over his head, right? And her head, and she won the fight, and she's got many more accolades coming her way. So nobody needs to see a damn thing.
And kids will eat what their mama cook.
Exactly. It's always somebody want to be say a negative comment. We don't care what they say. They say a lot about her.
Wait, I was about to say, Sonida, did you have a typo? So what you saying? Whoa, I didn't say that. I said the chat, the chat did. Okay,
Okay, because it
because
didn't
I
say
was
that, boo.
reading it. I was
My
reading it,
bad.
and it seemed like she was missing something in the thing. So I was about to ask her, did she have a typo? And then I see she corrected what she said.
Well,
Right. But that's
here
for
I
all
have a
the
problem with
haters. It's not towards Sonida. That is towards the
the
haters.
hater.
Okay.
Okay, then I apologize. But here's my thing: if people repeat what the haters say, that gives it energy, and then it goes on and it moves on to somebody else that's running a page or whatever. Then they repeat it there, and they repeat. That's how rumors get started.
It
We
is.
repeat. We continue to repeat the negativity. You know what I'm saying? I don't go on anybody page that's speaking negative of Krishan. I don't want to see it. Only reason why I tapped on that guy's thing is because the captions read, "How is are you talking about Krishan Jesus and Krishan and you never met them or been in their company before?" And I saw it was him. And I'm like, what? Like, how would he be talking? And I didn't even listen to the whole thing, you guys, at all. I heard enough of it and I got right off. I've never heard the wavy guy. I just found out what he looked like. Somebody posted him on Instagram. I never
Hmm.
even knew what he looked like.
Hmm.
And he don't have no business on no panel talking
You
about
don't even have
nobody.
to. You don't even have to go in his live. All you gotta do is read his title.
Title.
But
All
I
you
don't.
Mm-mm.
got his title alone disgusts you, and I can't understand the life of me how his page is not going for bullying a child.
Because
Uh,
that's what you know what? Unfortunately, we have those powers that be that's trying to destroy us from within,
mm-hmm.
so they capitalize and they're utilizing you. Don't forget who's in control of TikTok.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's just
Okay, don't forget who controls this media.
it's just African Americans after attacking African Americans, and they love it because they're getting rich off of it, and
It's
it's
not
just
just
it's
African Americans. You got bots that automatically you say
oh
one
that too,
word.
yeah, yeah, they're gonna do it too. But you know what I was gonna say? You know the other day when she was on that live and she said that they was calling the first gym that she was at because of her baby, and when she was in LA and they got uncomfortable and she was like, okay, well I'll just leave, right? And then Coach Calvin finally called her, got in touch with her, and she made her
Mm-hmm.
way to Baltimore. And they was doing that to Coach Calvin every day. They was calling
Mm-hmm.
and reporting and stuff. That man stood firm for Krishan. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And not only that, these people should see if they were sending people to that gym to harass her or to check on her baby or whatever they saying about him, he has never been removed from her care. They should just stop. Hang it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's done. What are you guys doing? You guys see you have not been able to shake nothing when it come to her and her son. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's getting old. It's old. It's going on
It's
3
just people
years.
sitting behind their computers that have no life, who mama and father probably ain't never loved them, probably fat, dirty people living like hoarders behind computers.
That
It's
Because
hate
so
ain't
know
no
what
life.
was
way you got a life and you could just pick on somebody and you sit there online all day, every day, finding out where the person at to attack them.
it's
That is just
sad.
crazy.
yesterday somebody had posted no, today they posted Krishan Jr. something hernia. Like that was when he was first born. Y'all still talking about that?
Wow.
Oh.
That was today.
But you
This,
know how many children are born with a hernia? My
Every
I
daughter
have two
had a very
grandsons that was
rare
born with
hernia,
them. I have two
and
grandsons that was born with
Wait,
hernias.
hold, shut.
Two.
Who was just talking first? Somebody was talking. Y'all got
yeah,
keep it in
that was
pop.
me. But it doesn't matter. She can speak.
no,
I'm
no, I was
sorry.
done. I was just
Wait,
saying that I
y'all.
saw
I
that.
just want to make sure everybody can hear each other because sometimes when people talk over each other, it's because somebody can't hear. So I just want to make sure somebody didn't have to drop down and come back. All right, one at a time, ladies. Who
I
want to
was
go?
just saying that I have two grandsons that were born with hernias. You know, so when they was doing all that when he first had, I was like, God, these people don't know nothing. I mean, an adult can have a hernia. You know, I don't understand people. All these people, doctors on this social media. Like, come on, you guys, give it a break. Do you know how many children are born with hernias?
Mm-hmm.
Adults get hernias.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not uncommon to have. It's just sick. It's just crazy. I
No, but
just,
they think you get it. She got he got a hernia because she was drinking when she was pregnant. Shut up.
it's just sad. I don't know. It's just old, and it's just been dragging on and dragging on and dragging on. Come on, it's going on 3 years that baby been in this on this earth. Just leave him alone. Just leave him alone.
Right.
Just leave, back off. The girl is changing her life. She's doing everything she can positively. well, that's what she's showing to the public. She has definitely changed who she once was. Like she said, this is her second chance. I don't like the second chance stuff because God can give you as many chances as you need, right? We all stumble. But this chance that she's on right now, this journey of her life right now is so positive. Back off, leave her alone. Just leave her alone. I haven't seen her made any mistakes far as wilding out in the clubs, doing all the stuff she used was known for doing in the past since she started this new journey. They need to just leave her alone. And one more thing I want to say before I drop down. Chaotic is dirty. He had that song removed, y'all.
I was wondering
What
who.
happened? Say that again.
Chaotic is dirty. He had that song removed.
That's why she couldn't play because she was gonna play that at the fight. That's the one she was gonna walk out on.
Yep. You can't even find it on YouTube.
Yeah,
But
well,
but yeah,
he's
because
mad.
chaotic really befriended Tasiki.
But he was
Right,
friends with Krishan first.
right. I don't know if I don't know if he was friends with Krishan first. I know when Tasiki did move to LA, they linked up with each other.
Oh.
However, he was so mad that she didn't say he wrote the song, and he was going under every post, whoever posts the song, to say that he was the writer of the song. First off, you have people who has written Beyonce songs, and just a whole bunch of artists out there who have writers. You do not hear them announcing, oh, such and such wrote this song for me. So the fact that he needed to go under everybody posts to say that he wrote the song, hell, I'm sure he wrote Tasiki's song, that, what's the song, use a fuck boy, whatever that song, I'm sure he did that too. I'm sure he had help with that, but you ain't see him saying that about Tasiki's song. Tasiki with him in the studio all the time. So why
Right,
you
but
not up
and he was friends with Krishan first because he did that Nick act like B and B act like
With Gloss Lip.
right
Yeah,
with
there?
they were
gloss.
hanging out.
Well, at this point, it don't even matter, to be honest with you, who he friends with, who he not friends with. He a sucker for what he did because he wanted credit that he didn't even know if she was gonna shout him out. Hell, Krishan sat there, and then when they asked her about Yahweh, and they asked her how did she come up with that song, Krishan said she had the words for it and someone helped her put the words together in the proper way and help, right? She gave the person the credit. But when the song was out, she didn't go out there and say, oh, such and such helped me gather my words and put it in the right place. Like, since when people do that?
Yeah,
Since when
he
people do that?
and you
But
know
at
what? He could have made a lot of money and or a bigger name for himself too.
Right, but you showing that you doing sucker moves though.
He
But like
blocked his own
Krishan
blessing.
said, I knew that it was an issue because in that interview that she had, she made it clear. She said, I think it was the interview that when they asked her what song she was gonna play, and I know somebody just said it was supposed to be the song that she sung that he wrote. I don't think it was that.
No, it was
She
the song
said,
with her and Bino.
right. I don't know what song it was, but I know she said it's her new song that haven't been released yet. She was gonna walk out to, and then she made a comment and said that, and I don't have to worry about people trying to say that they wrote my song
Oh
when I
yeah, I
wrote
heard
the
her say
song.
that.
They just helped
Her
put it
say that.
together.
Yeah.
So right there, I knew that it was a problem because I heard people on the internet discussing that they couldn't find the song no longer.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a debate whether it was YouTube, whether it was him, whether it was her. It was a debate on YouTube because nobody knew what, they just knew they couldn't find the song. So
Yeah.
when she said that, I said, "Oh yeah, yeah, it was him. He
Yeah.
mad that he ain't taking it because he wants the credit." And she said it. It was my words.
Yep.
You just help form it together. That's it.
Well, that's why he's gonna be where he's at
for the rest of his
Exactly.
life.
Trying to chase clout right now, and he makes Scrappy look like he was right with everything that happened between them. Scrappy
Yeah.
called him a bitch. So I believe
Well,
Scrappy now.
Scrappy didn't lie.
Exactly. That's what I said. I believe
Yep,
Scrappy now.
Scrappy did not lie. Yes, Scrappy did not lie. But anyway, let me go tend to these babies. I
All
got
right. Thank you for coming up. I'm
y'all
about to
pray for
end
me.
up.
I got three babies that's 3 years old,
Oh yeah, good luck.
a set of twins, and one more
Mm,
Aw.
good luck.
grandkids. So yeah,
Woo,
and I have them all until Monday.
Ooh,
oh,
you better go get you a drink.
God
and you
bless you,
by
honey.
yourself with them?
Oh, my son will be off of work. Well, my son has custody of his well, he's the primary caretaker of his daughter, the 3 year old, and they live here with me. The
Okay.
mother, so and that's
The
why when they was
twins is
talking
the
that,
ones you got, basically.
and the twins is my other son's kids, but they went on a cruise this morning, so I'm watching them till Monday. So yeah, so
Mm.
that's how it is. You know, they know one is already here. Just drop the other one off. You know, they double team me, but my daughter will be here tonight to help me.
Oh, okay. At least you got help.
But then she
But
bringing her three. So,
oh,
girl, I'm
you're
almost
about
want
to
to tell
have
her
a
to stay
daycare.
home. Yeah,
You about
I almost want to tell her to stay home.
yeah, you're about to have a daycare.
Yeah, you're not getting
Shoot.
no rest.
Yeah, but her kids are teenagers. But she have one 8 year old, but the
Oh,
girls
but
are
they big. They big.
yeah, the girls are 14 and 15. So they really gonna help me out.
Yeah, they big. They gonna
Yeah.
be playing with the babies.
My daughter more the baby than the babies once she get here.
Oh, child.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna go back down to the chat. I just wanted to really say that.
All right. Thank
All
you for coming
right.
up. I'm
I
about to.
appreciate all of y'all. Thank you for letting me up, Ange.
You're welcome.
You
Thank
know
you.
I
You
come up
know,
when I can.
right. You know,
Yeah,
I always say everybody come keep coming up. You know, I'll be needing a company, you know.
right. And all the Banger family and the Ange family and the Miss Petty family and you know and Miss Fit, I love you ladies. I mean, we coming together as women to support, you know, and I love it. I really do.
Yes.
And
It's
I
a
That's
pray that it expands for
yeah, it's
real.
a very, very positive thing. You know, the movement is looking good, y'all. It's looking good.
yes.
All
Well,
right,
I
let me.
need 4 more subscribers to hit my 1,000, y'all.
Hey, hey.
Four
Okay,
more.
well,
Four
let me see
more.
if I can send somebody over here. I
Right.
don't know
Look,
nobody to
you
send.
know, I need 4 more. 4 more. But on that note, um, I'm about to end the live, y'all, because Petty is supposed to go live. She said at 7:30, I think. So I wanted to get my little live in. I was supposed to be a quick little live. I didn't even think I was gonna do a whole hour, but here we are, 2.5 hours later. Y'all be kicking it with me.
I'm gonna go catch
So
the
You
replay.
getting your subscribers up. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes. So ladies, thank you all for coming up. Um, chatting with me, chatting with the chat, giving y'all point of view on stuff. The chat, I thank y'all. If you didn't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you didn't subscribe, please subscribe. I need 4 more to hit that 1,000. Um, replay gang. Please hit the like button on your way in and hit the like button on your way. I mean, subscribe if you didn't subscribe. Sorry.
And hype the
And
Somebody said
hit
send
video.
the link
the
to
like
subscribe,
button.
Ange.
Well,
Yes.
you're gonna have 3 more because I mean, you just gonna need. I'm gonna go to my other page and subscribe from my other
Yeah.
page. So,
Okay. So, yeah, I was gonna say hit the hype button for my replay game. Let me for before we end, let me play my little song one more time for y'all. Cause I ain't gonna be playing it. This is only gonna be my intro, but I know a lot of people wasn't here when I did the intro. So I want y'all to hear my intro. So yeah.
Okay, I'm
Hold on.
dropping down, y'all. Talk to y'all later.
All right, thank
I'm gonna
you.
catch your replay. Which one,
Okay.
baby? Come here.
Okay.
What's wrong, baby?
Let me play
This
my
car.
little.
First of all, let's be clear. Yeah, you see her? She stand on business, don't play no games. If it's heat in the streets, she know the name. She don't just talk it, she break it down from the start to the finish, the whole rundown. Stuff you missed, yeah, she caught all that. How you like? I ain't know all that. From the blogs to the tea they spill, she connect them dots, give you the real. Not just headlines, she give you depth. Make it all make sense with every step. And listen, she gon' say what y'all won't say, even if it hit a whole different way. If her opinion don't match the crowd, she stand on it, say it proud. No apologies, no walking it back. Cause keeping it real ain't wrong, that's fact. She give it to you straight like that, no chaser. Every time she speak, it's all flavor. You might agree, you might not, but either way she hitting the spot. Unfiltered voice with a mind that's sharp. Every take comes straight from the heart. So if you tired of the same old view, she bring that angle you never knew. Let's talk about it with aim. She said what she said, no chaser. Let's talk about it with aim.
Y'all like my song? How
Fire.
y'all like my song?
Yeah,
Y'all
it's
need
fire. I love it.
2 more subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, y'all. I got 998. I need 2 more. 2 more.
All right, let me go out and go to my other page. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yes, y'all. I'm almost there. And thanks to my girl Petty. So that is my intro that I'll be playing when the live start. So I played it a couple of times today just so the people who didn't get to hear it. So y'all can hear it. So my intro is finally up. My boy Banger made sure I got it up there because I had it for a minute and didn't have it up. So thanks to my boy Banger, it's up there now, y'all. So yeah. And Petty gonna work on the outro for me as well. They helping the sister out. They helping the sister out, y'all. I really appreciate them. So yes, y'all subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I just need 2 more subscribers right now for the 1,000. I mean, I need as many subscribers as I could get, but to hit the 1,000, I need 2. So y'all hit the like button.
You only need one.
Let me see. Let me update. Let me damn. Yes, I need 1 more. 1 more. 1 more. Somebody subscribe. Give me that 1,000. Give me that 1,000, y'all. So, yes, I am happy that you guys be rocking out with me. I love y'all because y'all really be in here kicking it with me. Y'all be listening to me. I'll be reading some of the chats. Like I'll go back and catch some of the chats, and y'all really make me feel love. I love when I be seeing the comments when they be like, Ange, I really love you. I love listening to what you say. Because everybody don't gotta agree with what I say. You know what I'm saying? What I be saying, it just is my opinion to stuff. And I be trying to put real life with it. You know what I'm saying? Like keeping it with reality. Because I always tell you, I got a son Krishan's age. You know what I'm saying? So I just be keeping it 100 with y'all. And I love that y'all like rocking with me. I love y'all enjoy the conversation that I give. I love all of that. I ain't gonna lie. When I first started my channel, I used to be a little nervous. I know I used to be running my jabs over there on Bangers Live, and a lot of y'all grew to love me from being on Bangers Live. So it's different when you on somebody else's live and coming to your live and you got to be the one talking. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm talking with no video. So that's even harder. Playing a video, you ain't got to talk as much because the people just watching the video. So when you're actually talking and not playing nothing, you got to keep the people engaged. And I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do that, if y'all was gonna stay around long enough, if y'all was gonna rock out. So I'm glad that you guys really enjoyed the conversation that I'm giving y'all without even video. And I'm happy and grateful that you guys engage with me in the chat, the ones that come up on the stage. Like, y'all help me make my channel grow. Y'all help me keeping it going when y'all come up here and y'all engage with me. Because even if I'm just reading the chat, sometimes I feel like it'll get dry just reading the chat and responding back and forth to the chat as it is to somebody coming up on the stage. So I do appreciate y'all in the chat, but I really want to give a big shout out to everyone who comes up on the stage. I want people to stop being scared. You don't got to show your face. You could just come up and just give your point of view. You don't have to stay up on the stage. You could come up and say ABC and then drop down if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just like the engagement with you guys, and I'm glad that y'all like the engagement with me. I'm glad y'all love the conversation that I give. And I just really want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to everyone who has been there supporting me. So yeah, okay. Well, I guess I lost one subscriber just now because it just went down to 998 from 999. I guess somebody just
Oh
got
my
mad.
God. Oh my God. That's so sad.
It is okay. I mean, whoever decided to unsubscribe, hey, it's okay. But anyway, though, guys, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna end it with, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know if there's no me without y'all, I cannot talk to myself. So if y'all wasn't in the chat, there would be no me. So I appreciate the engagement from the chat. I appreciate the engagement on the panel. I want to thank all the ladies that came up today. And I hope everyone have a good Friday evening. I don't know if Petty put the live up yet, so that way you can hit the notification bell. I'm not sure. But I know she planned on going live about 7:30. Up, y'all, I got my 100K. 100K. Y'all, I sound like Carlissa. I got my 100K. I got my 1K, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the 1K subscribers. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. So yes. Um, yeah, so I guess we will celebrate over on Petty's live. Petty was planning her show, so I'm gonna definitely join y'all over there. While I was talking to y'all, I was sitting under my little hair dryer. I have conditioner in my hair, so that's why I really gotta end the live, because I gotta take the conditioner out and put another conditioner in and sit back under my heating pad to put that in there. So I'm really doing my hair right now. So yeah. So on that note, y'all, I appreciate y'all again. I love all of y'all. Keeping it popping. Thank you.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
everybody. Thank you, everybody. So until the next live,
We'll see y'all in a bit.
we'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all over on Petty's if y'all go to Petty's live. All right.
All
Peace,
right. All
everybody.
right. Bye, everyone.
All right. Good.